I'm Dr. James Douglas. Our previous video used a smoke testing model for testing masks used in healthcare settings to test whether they protected against inhaled particles. In the model that we use, we're using an intense exposure of 5 minutes of smoke to approximate an 8-hour working shift for a healthcare worker. So a previous test showed that the type 11R surgical mask gave completely inadequate protection against inhaled particles compared with an industrial FFP3 mask. For this video, we have considered fit testing for the FFP3 mask with particular regard to mask strap tension and the use of creams to try and prevent facial skin breakdown. Right, on this occasion what we're going to do is test the effect of over-tightening the mask and see whether that's a problem, because we have heard reports of people being advised in fit testing to tighten the mask until it causes pain. So I'm going to do that just by myself without a buddy this time. So I've got the breathing tube in my mask, and then I'm going to put it on and tighten it till I find it painful. We also tested the addition of a visor to a type 11R surgical mask to consider if this reduced the respiratory exposure. So, what did we find? Well, just enough strap tension will give a good enough seal. Over-tightening distorts the seal and puts undue pressure on facial skin capillaries. Using face creams before fitting an FFP3 mask leaves a residue for the virus to adhere to, and will be a substantial risk at doffing because it is near your eyes and will be swept into your eyes when you wash your face. And the addition of a face visor to a surgical mask gives no added value in respiratory protection. What do we recommend? We would like you to understand how your mask works and fits and use the instructions from the box. Consider a buddy system for donning and doffing to ensure correct fit on your face and just enough strap tension for the seal. Never apply creams to the face or the mask seal at donning and putting on the mask. And if your face does break down, ask to work in a low risk area until it is healed. Apply face cream only before you sleep. Never use steroid cream on your face without a consultation and a prescription. And if you are having big difficulties with your facial skin, ask dermatology for help if your face or hands are beginning to break down at work. Firstly, I would suggest trying to cut up an old mask and see how it works by observing the layers of white fabric which you breathe through and the exhalation valve at the front. The next thing I would suggest is using a buddy system to check your face fit and seals at the start. The first thing to look for your buddy is to look to see if there's any misting around your goggles, which would suggest that the seal at the nose is leaking. The next thing that you can try is pressing the white filter area with clasped hands in front of your buddy, and can you feel leakage on inspiration when you breathe in? And then next, the final check, can you feel exhalation on the front of the mask through the exhalation valve? Face care for FFP3 masks has become a big issue in the National Health Service. Firstly, don't use creams on your face at donning. Creams are a major infection risk to you at doffing if the COVID-19 particles have landed on your face exterior to the mask and stuck to the cream. Inspect your buddy's face at doffing for over-tension marks, and use hydrating type face creams before sleep at night, such as Diprobase, 50/50, Oilatum, E45, etc. So only use these sorts of creams before you go to sleep, not before you put the PPE on.